What happened was...
Hey friends, it's so nice to see you. It's today, the time is now. You are here and the weather is outside your window.
From opera to musical theater, she's an incredibly versatile artist and a dear friend. Please welcome Alissa Anderson to the show.
How's it going?
It's going so good.
You're in Chicago?
I am, well, outside of Chicago.
In your new palace?
Yes, the hinterlands of Chicago.
Where you've recently purchased a villa overlooking.
Yes. Yes, a full villa. I'm waiting on my pool boy as we speak.
Well, happy Thanksgiving week.
Thank you.
And happy opening, run, and closing of King Roger at Chicago Opera Theater.
Yes, it was so quick, just 13 days from start to finish.
In Polish?
In Polish, yes.
Was that your first time singing in Polish?
Very much so, yes.
Oh.
It was fabulous, though. Both the leads were Polish, and we also had an incredible Polish coach.
Oh, wow.
Available to us months in advance. So they really took care of us and helped us feel as comfortable as we can.
Well, you've had an incredibly busy season because you just did The Medium at Nashville Opera. And before that, you did a world premiere of Secret Garden at Hawaii Opera Theater. And it was all kind of back to back. And I was watching you on social media and like, how's she there? She was there yesterday. How's she now in this place? What's going on?
I asked myself the same thing when I flew directly from Hawaii to Nashville, landed at midnight and got up the next morning and started The Medium on, Hawaii time.
No.
And it was something. It wasn't even one day at a time. It was 1 hour at a time.
Absolutely. I get
one
that.
level of caffeine at a time.
And it's stressful and difficult and really challenges our brains and bodies. Yet yes. We're always grateful to be working.
Always. But it is, you can't pretend it's not difficult. And to go from a world premiere, which my role in The Secret Garden wasn't enormous, but The Medium was an incredibly huge undertaking.
Title. Yeah.
And not just difficult musically, but also psychologically and physically. Yeah. It was an amazing experience, but it was very challenging. And that was also a very short period. I had 13 days from first sing through to final performance.
Yeah. Okay. Had you done that role before?
No.
Oh.
No. All three of these roles were brand new.
Oh, nice.
In a row. So
nice.
Every time you accomplish something like that, I'm always like, man, we can do hard things. We can do hard things.
Man. And do you have a proper rest now?
Yes, I do. I start Albert Herring on the 1st of January back at Chicago Opera Theater. Yes. And I have done the role of Florence Pike before, but it's been about 12 years. So getting that back in my body. But it's when you're like, oh, good, my Britain show is the next one. That's the easy one.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. They figured out we're smart.
Well, I'm glad you have a proper rest and a holiday break.
Yes, we're going over to Kyle's family in Iowa tomorrow.
Nice. That's so nice.
So,
well, as it is Thanksgiving week, have you thought about what you're grateful for?
Oh, so much. On a serious note, just how lucky I am to have a wonderful partner and a lovely home and an adorable dog and a wonderful family. And on a non-serious note, like carbs.
For sure.
Very grateful for carbs.
They get us through.
They do. Bread is life.
So your Thanksgiving with Kyle's family, is that a tradition? Are you usually together for Thanksgiving?
We weren't last year, but we have been in years past. And when we lived in Texas, we went over to my brother's in Austin.
Oh, nice.
But we have not done that since the panda. But we're actually getting together with we're going to his aunt and uncle's house. So it'll be his whole extended family who live in Iowa. So I'm making 15 pounds of mashed potatoes. if
Excellent.
it puts into perspective.
Large gathering.
Yes, very large.
Now, we've discussed the complexities of Midwestern cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you care to comment on Midwestern Thanksgiving?
I will preface this with I love my family. Whoever created the unholy combination of grapes and mayonnaise needs to go directly to jail for a life sentence,
I,
multiple life sentences.
I didn't even know about that one. That's
Yeah, I'm sorry you do now. There
yeah.
is a salad, and I can't remember what else is in it, but it doesn't make it any better. There's a lot of sugar in everything. There's sugar in everything.
It's interesting what is called a salad in the Midwest.
Yeah. Have you been regaled with the glory that is Snickers salad?
No.
Okay. Well, it's a very simple 3-ingredient recipe that is somehow not considered a dessert, but it is cubed apples, Cool Whip, and crushed Snickers bars.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It is a thing.
Will that
It is
be
a
served?
thing. And the thing is, it's not that it tastes bad. It's that it's served as part of the meal, like the savory portion. It's not a dessert. It is. Someone will bring that and say, "I brought the salad."
No.
Yes, we are Caucasian. It's true.
Got it.
That is not my choice. It's not my choice of cuisine, but it does exist. Jello and Cool Whip and pretzels make combination. It's a combination that happens. Yeah.
I'll be thinking of you, and I'll send fortitude your way.
Thinking of me and my antacids.
Well, I'm in California, land of salad, and
Right.
you know about a salad I ordered the other day. I forget what it was called, but it was a piece of clover and like half a
like a 4-leaf, like a little guy.
yeah, just a little piece of clover and like half a baby fig, and there was a little drizzle of honey and a couple pepper flakes.
Was it $27?
No comment. But I was like, oh,
This is delicious. Where's the food?
Well, speaking of dinner, let's talk about one of my favorite stories, which is when you got a call to jump into Sweeney Todd.
Yes, that was my European debut.
Yeah.
I had 4 days notice. I got a call from my beautiful agent Anna de Archuleta at 5 a.m. on a Friday, and I was in Denmark by Tuesday night.
Wow.
And I was there. There were 2 casts, so second cast, Mrs. Lovett, and it was a whirlwind. Once they had already been rehearsing for about 3 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, talk about jumping in. I did have about 3.5 weeks on the ground, in rehearsals. It wasn't, the next day, but it was not an exorbitant amount of time for a role of that size.
Yeah. Beastly.
Yes. There were a couple stress cries. But it really came together, and it's also a wonderful place to work. And I had incredible, supportive, fabulous colleagues, and I really loved it there. And I loved Copenhagen. It's such a beautiful city.
Oh.
And I was there a long time. I was there through February.
Yeah, I remember. Wow. Yeah, I think when you stress cry, it's a sign that you're probably doing your best work.
Yes, you push yourself to your max, and it's time for a little nap, and then you just get back on it.
Yeah, you're like pushing to new levels, breaking through. Yeah, it's good. Well, we don't have a video of your Denmark, Sweeney, but we do have a little taste of Mrs. Lovett. Let's take a look.
A customer! Wait, what's your rush? What's your hurry? You paid me such a fright, I thought you wasn't good. As a minute, that you sit you down and sit. All I meant is that I haven't seen a customer for weeks. Did you come here for a pie, sir?
I mean, is there anything better than that show? And what a joy to watch you in that role.
Thank you. We need to
love
do it together.
We will. I'd like to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Right.
Let's go.
Zodiac sign.
Cancer.
Where were you born?
Washington, D.C.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Mountains or beach?
Mountains.
Oh, dream vacation destination.
Oh, Bora Bora.
Oh yeah, good choice.
I mean, mountains or beach, but Bora Bora.
Bora Bora. Yeah, got it. Okay, you can have a weekend away with any 3 people who have ever lived. Who are they?
Jesus, Muhammad,
Yeah.
and Barack Obama, right?
Yeah.
But for real, Lizzo.
Oh yeah, well done.
Lizzo and Lizzo.
Yeah. She's just in 3 different outfits.
Yes. How would you answer that question?
How dare you?
Spin it around.
Today I'm gonna say Mary Todd Lincoln, Beyonce, and Mother Teresa.
Okay.
I have a couple more questions for you.
Okay.
Your favorite composer is writing an opera for you. What's the story?
I want a story of a badass female spy.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what I want to play.
Who's writing it?
I want to say Sondheim.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But also Verdi. So I want him to write just...
The collab.
Yeah, a collab between Sondheim and Verdi.
Okay, the final question is, and this is a big one. You can go back in time to any moment in your life and tell your younger self in that moment one thing.
That you're enough. And that you have the patience to get to where you want to be. And you're going to get there.
Bonus question, and just a hypothesis. What's the meaning of life?
To laugh.
Oh, yeah. I like it. Well, you've made me laugh today, and thanks for joining me for this this moment of gratitude this Thanksgiving week. And I hope your Midwestern cuisine is everything you want it to be.
Thank you.
That's all for today's episode. Puppies and rainbows till we meet again.